Okay, this for the sign of my Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is a storyline reading, Gemini. This is as far as angels. So we had Gemini that I had like a vision, Gemini, where the angels was, 2 angels to be exact, was knocked down, right? 1 and 1 by 2 different culprits, right? Angel statues, that is. And it was nice and heavy. And they was determined they was going to knock them down and destroy them. And they broke into all kind of pieces. So many, right, pieces. It wasn't 2 pieces. It was a lot of pieces. Because they put the force in because they was determined to destroy them. So I took that as also that we might hear somebody that got a problem with Christmas time and things like that. And angels or anything like that. And they're going to go around destroying, right, maybe wherever you live. Or just in the world somewhere. Or we can just take it where somebody's going to come after what God called, what God's earth angels out here, right? So we got a Gemini or more than one Gemini that's an earth angel out here, and somebody going to come your way to try to destroy you, or they've been doing it all the time, but they really going to come for a force soon, right? Before 2024, because their mission is to stop you, to destroy you, to break you into all kind of pieces where you can't function to do what God want done. Get my drift, Gemini? Okay? Or just to destroy you, period, where you don't even exist. Get my drift, Gemini? Okay, this for my Gemini. Let's just flow. Universe number 2 jumping out. Bear with me. Okay, what's this one over here? Scale when I would put it right. This is like just sitting there though. I don't know if that's for Gemini though. Let me just focus. I'll just say it that one. Let me just flow Lord. This one hiding from me. Somebody jacking you up, Gemini. I'm gonna try to jack my Gemini up. Okay. Start to love yourself, Gemini. Do some focusing and thinking and stuff like that. Somebody trying to jack you up for money, jack you up, put it in a collar. What if it was you're going to do what it takes to get to where you need to go, my Gemini. Go from work. Somebody going to work hard on a Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day of the week, maybe to jack you up. Or you want to work hard on something a day of the week to work hard on something or somebody toward you. But can you really cook? Because everybody else know about whatever this is except for the Gemini. It could be your job, your neighbors, your family. Or somebody knows something everybody know except for my Gemini, because you want somebody to change, a man or a woman. Let's just flow for a minute. You want something clarified, Gemini, right here. Choosing you first is always the best option, Gemini, because somebody wants you to be in it like a socket connection. Get in it with me, Gemini. Get in your feelings with me. Come on with it, Gemini. Let's make something work, because somebody's seeing their potential, but Gemini see Gemini's potential. Got lots of life. Gently close the door on it, Gemini. Bend and gently close the door on something, Gemini, that you need to close that door on. You got to close the door on something, Gemini. And that's no joke. I see the murder card. I don't know if it's going to come down on your thing, Gemini. Hopefully it don't, but this is about what I told you, destroying the earth angel. So murdered, go with it. Murdered. However, look, see, here you go. You in your own storyline. Here is Earth Angel. Oh, yes. Somebody in the spirit. That's your loved one is right there watching over you, though, right here. That's a male, though. Let's flow with my Gemini. Okay, whoa. Somebody can't control themselves in their own skin. Because the person's mission is to destroy you, Gemini, before next year coming. So that's what, 2 more weeks or whatever it is to destroy the sign of the Gemini. I see 13. So maybe by the 13th, somebody try to come mess with my Gemini. We got number 213, number 132, number 321. Follow me, Gemini. Let's just go for Gemini. Number 23. Number 12. Let's go for the Gemini. 31. We got job right here, Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, Let's flow. Your first card, Gemini, is this right here. When you lose a spouse to death, you are free. So we got a girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse, husband or wife died, or somebody. In the last months, I changed it to if you break up with somebody, if you get a divorce, because really it was if somebody die only, right? But I had to change it one time because I did a storyline and neither one of the people was deceased. They got a divorce. Get what I'm saying? Or they went against each other. Follow me? Dealing with trial, sometimes you got to go against your husband or wife to save you. So they had to go against each other. So that made this card come out. Both of them is alive. So I had to say either they getting a divorce or they broke up. So that make it where it's a death to their relationship instead of just somebody died. Okay? So some kind of way it's going to be some kind of division for Gemini. Heal your soul by coming forward. Okay? So we have right here, somebody couldn't control herself in their own skin with the Gemini. Somebody who like fashion. So we have right here, somebody is in pain or taking pain medication, but somebody didn't realize you are a genius. You have to be finding your uniqueness because you're dealing with somebody power play, the sign of Gemini, because it was neutral as far as like not being able to get work some kind of way. So somebody tested and measured and saw how far they could go with the Gemini, and it was awful. So you had to see the power of your mind, right? So we have right here in a reasonable voice that's suitable for the Gemini. You had to speak. Okay, we settle for less, but God said, why are you settling, Gemini? You need to dig deeper and ask yourself, why are you settling, right? So we have right here that it is your time to be the conqueror, Gemini, God says, because it says right here, when certain kind of clothes exaggerated things in a matter. So when certain kind of clothes exaggerated things and made a problem for you, some kind of way, whatever the problem was. So you had to believe in God's word, not man's word. Because somebody told you to, come on, let's get to the melting pot. Come on, let's make something happen, Gemini. And you're astonished that she did it. So we got a female that did something to a Gemini. So we have right here, somebody's a ticking time bomb, either the female or somebody else. And where you anxious about this thing. So you got to adapt because you got to accept defeat some kind of way with whatever this situation is and clarify this thing, right? That choosing me first is the best option for the Gemini, because we got right here for the Gemini is a chamber of chaos because something is negative, right? We're going to be negative. Don't postpone an active action, the Gemini, as far as something, because we got a Leo right here. On a Saturday is a good time to spring into your life mission with a Leo, or take action like a Leo, or anything as far as a sign of Leo, or Leo did something to the Gemini. But God says you need to bend a little and gently close the door on this thing, Gemini, because you got to see your potential, that you got lots of life. So God says, I'm going forward with my Gemini, right? Because God says that somebody isolated you, right, some kind of way. And you said, why did I even believe you? You know, because you're going to have to do some thinking, Gemini, on something, right? And you're going to have to do what it takes to get to where you need to go, because you're going to have to work hard on something, whatever day of the week, and stop loafing around, God says. It's time to change house. You to change house, or somebody. Be the best king or queen you can be, because somebody want playtime, or romance is playtime, or want to talk business. Once you get in your feelings about this thing, my Gemini, right? You got Gemini or this person asking for a drink, thinking something funny, but here's the God card right here, the Earth Angel. God talking about this Earth Angel. Things need to work out for this Earth Angel. And you stung that somebody did something, right? If it was done to you, would you like it? Gemini is saying. You'll know better than nobody else, the person telling the Gemini. So you stung because you wanted structure. So we got it at nighttime. We got money, some kind of money owed. Doing some thinking in solitude. Let's go for the Gemini. You getting more than anybody, Gemini. I'm trying to see. Because you had to cope. Because everybody know about whatever this is. Maybe that you get money at night, working at night. Or somebody going to try to come after you some kind of way. Because tension is brewing. And death is a last result, or just the end of a relationship or job or whatever this is. I went hard for my Gemini. I went forward with my Gemini. Okay. This for my Gemini.